Hey YouTube, Drone Tech here. Coming off the president's border security speech yesterday, all the networks are predictably calling everything Trump said a lie, even though the Democrats were saying all these things just a few years ago. But surprisingly, Chris Cuomo isn't one of them. Today, during a fiery CNN panel, Chris Cuomo actually came out in strong defense of a wall on the southern border. I know, I can't believe it either. This is like 2 days in a row.
That is shut down because Democrats will not fund border security.
Right.
That's just false.
Right.
What the Senate approved, Republicans and Democrats, was over $1 billion in border security. It didn't have the wall.
Right.
But it did have border security. So that's just not.
All right, let's just get something straight for the audience right now, because this is one of those things that's literally been bothering me, almost ruined my vacation. There is a barrier system all along the southern border. They need more. Anybody who does the reporting, anybody who talks to the people down there doing the work, the men and women, they need more of what the president is increasingly describing as his own idea for a bollard fence. The bollard, I'm sure they're going to see B-roll at some point tonight of what is on the border right now. It is exactly what the president is describing to you. So how are the American people supposed to grasp the reality? He says, I want a new wall. There will be no new wall. The Democrats say he's never going to get his wall. But there is a wall that they have agreed to finance in the past, but they're saying they won't agree to finance a new wall.
And the Democrats are saying it's not necessary because there's other ways to attack the problem that are better. Technology.
But is that true? I have you here for that. Who says that a barrier isn't helpful in securing the border? Does anybody?
Shocking. Although it's becoming less and less so, because Chris Cuomo has recently been taking his colleagues to task for their anti-border security rhetoric. He even smacked down his own co-host, Don Lemon, yesterday on the exact same topic.
Should be, I don't know, a delay of some sort. And then you can, because people believe it. The president will say what he has to say. People will believe it, whether the facts are true or not. I guess that's a chance you take with any president, but this one is different. And then by the time the rebuttals come on, we've already promoted propaganda, possibly, unless he gets up there and he tells the truth.
He has his right to make the argument to the American people. And by the way, wanting barriers along the border is not propaganda.
No.
It's not immoral.
The facts
it's not wrong.
About that, though, who wants it,
and
who
that's where
doesn't,
our job comes in.
How much it actually does protect. Like you said, it's not a panacea. It's not a cure-all. There are other aspects,
100%.
other technologies that go along with that.
100%, and that's our job. I have no problem with this. I see no problem with this. I believe that fears of people saying that, you should limit the exposure of this president to the American people. I dismiss that notion entirely. I think that is anathema to American political exchange.
No, wait.
These aren't the only examples either. Cuomo put Don Lemon in his place recently, calling him petty and small because he said he wouldn't shake Trump's hand if he had the opportunity.
You don't have to.
Well, let me show you. I want to show you something. Let me show you what I would have done. Okay, come here. Come here, Don. Come here, Don. Try to shake
poor
my
Don.
hand.
You're petty and small.
I'm not petty and small. That's real, brother.
Me, I. There are former presidents.
I'm talking about a lot of
something.
folks. I know a lot of people are going to agree with me. This is about humanity. It's not about an office. This is about human decency. Sometimes you have to teach.
Just because they agree with you doesn't mean you're right.
So this is all probably just another theatrical act from fake journalists, but who knows? The fact is, our media are purposely ignoring that Democrats took all the same positions that Trump is now just a few years ago. They have to, because if they were broadcasting all these old clips of Democrats every day, the Democrats would have no choice but to build the wall. But the media is, as usual, acting as the opposition party and cleaning up for the Democrats. In fact, just yesterday, I noticed that on Snopes, they had scrubbed an inconvenient portion from one of Obama's quotes. So this is what Snopes said that Obama said. We simply cannot allow people to pour into the United States undetected, undocumented, and unchecked. That's the quote that Snopes has, but this is what he actually said. See if you can spot what they censored.
And because we live in an age where terrorists are challenging our borders, we cannot allow people to pour into the U.S. undetected, undocumented, and unchecked.
I just want to take a quick second here and thank my new Patreon, Miles. If you're interested in becoming a compatriot, please check the link in my description and in the pinned comment. Thanks.